Hi, my name is Janet Hauck, and I'm an assistant professor at Michigan State University, and I direct the PLATE lab. My co-authors are Yume Liu, Anna Bradley, and Julia Jaske. A major focus of our lab is better understanding tummy time and how to implement it. And the focus of this study is examining infant affect during bouts of tummy time. Average time spent in prone position is decreasing in this nation. Infants with more experience in tummy time achieve certain motor milestones sooner. Unfortunately, we have limited knowledge of the environmental constraints that influence tummy time, and this limits our ability to counsel families on how to increase tummy time. The focus of this study was to use in-home video data to identify which environmental characteristics influence an infant's affective vocalizations and reactive behavior while in prone position. Our sample includes 34 bouts of tummy time from 8 6-month-old infants of typical development. Bout length ranged from 1 second to 10 minutes. We used a Mobius dash cam to record bouts of tummy time, and we asked the parents to set it in the corner of their family room when they wake up, turn it on, and leave it running all day long. When we got the video cameras back, videos were coded 5 times by 2 trained observers using the data view software. During each bout of tummy time, duration in milliseconds of infants' reactions and environmental constraints were recorded. In the right yellow bar, you'll see all of the codes we used. So for infant reaction, we used vocalizations and reactive behavior. And within vocalizations, we coded for no noise or non-negative happy noises, and then negative noises like whining and crying. We coded for reactive behavior like escape behavior, and we considered this happy movements such as pre-crawling movements or kicking and moving the arms vigorously to try and move the body to a new location. We included attention seeking, and this was anxious behaviors that the infant displayed when they wanted to be picked up, and then content behavior. For our environmental constraints, we observed the proximity of the caregiver to the infant, whether the caregiver was in physical contact with the infant, and whether or not toys were within reach, being manipulated, or out of reach. To examine the relationship between these codes, we used bivariate correlations. On the left, you'll see our green table, which is our correlation matrix. In the middle, in the yellow boxes, you'll see our codes as a reminder. So for vocalizations that had no volume, or for non-negative happy vocalizations, we found a significant positive correlation with the infant displaying escape behavior and content behavior, as well as when the caregiver was close or in physical contact with the infant, and when toys are within reach. When infants displayed content behavior, we found a significant positive association with the caregiver being very close or within 1 to 5 feet of the infant, as well as when toys were within reach. When the infant displayed escape behavior, and again, we considered these big motions of the infant trying to move their body in a positive way, we found positive associations that were significant with caregivers being extremely close or in physical contact with the infant. I want to note that negative vocalizations like crying and attention-seeking behaviors like those anxious behaviors that the infants display when they want it picked up did not significantly correlate with any of our environmental codes for this study. So having the caregiver in contact or very close in proximity to the infant positively associates with content and escape behavior and non-negative vocalizations. When toys are within reach, we see infants displaying content behavior and not escape behavior. So these results imply that the infants respond with non-negative vocalizations and physical movement when the caregiver is close by and when toys are within reach. And even when toys are out of reach, the infant is positively responding as long as the caregiver's there. We hope that this information could be helpful to caregivers to better implement tummy time in their homes. Thank you, and stay well.